drivers in New York. Giving you
drivers, East Coast drivers in general.
Drivers, actually, that's what I mean. Yeah, East Coast, right? Giving you the finger at any opportunity they get.
Of course, absolutely. Aggressive as shit drivers. I mean, Philly drivers suck. New Jersey drivers are terrible. New York drivers are awful. Boston drivers suck.
Well, here's the thing.
They all have a different
the amount of time, like Fiona and I were driving, and we spent a good bit exploring the coast up to Maine, you know. But the amount of time somebody passed us, and I don't know what we did. I don't know what happened, but we get passed by somebody who just goes like aggressively giving us the finger. It was just nuts. We were laughing at the end. Like the first time I was like, oh, what did I do? Like
what did I do?
Yeah. No. And I was like, oh, no, I'm sorry. And the more apologetic I was getting, the angrier I was getting.
Cloud,
don't get on the wire, bud. No. Oh, okay. He jumped over it. He was actually graceful for once.
Yeah, New Jersey drivers have no patience whatsoever. New York drivers have even less patience.
Very aggressive.
Philly drivers just literally, because the roads are so bad, you're like they've like grown to be like, yeah, whatever, we're just gonna make our own rules because there are none pretty much here. New York drivers, like, I don't know. We just are just constantly angry because there's just too many people.
Yeah, there's too. That's the thing with New York. There's just too many damn people in too enclosed of an area, and everybody is just pissed off whether they realize it or not.
But I lived and worked in LA for about 6 months when I was 20. And I never experienced that. Like there is bad traffic, but it wasn't as aggressive. I found New York was just.
Well, that's just the cultural difference between New York and California.
The thing about, and because my sister lives in LA, it's like Los Angeles, like the people over in California. I mean, I don't know if it's also a combination of the fact that it's just so nice all the time, but it's like they are so, it's like very passive aggressive kind of thing. So they're like, you won't know that they're really upset until after the fact. And it's like, oh man, that guy was really mad at me. And it's like,
I just couldn't care.
But it's also West Coast in general just seems more chill. Because remember when we were in Portland?
Oh God, Portland's great.
So it was great. So this is like the difference between East Coast and West Coast. So we're at like a 4-way stop. And the light is green, and there's a guy stopped at the green, and there's like 3 or 4 cars behind him, and they're all stopped. And the reason why this guy was stopped was so that the driver coming, like coming from the other side, could like get into the intersection and make a turn, and then they all went. And I'm like sitting there looking, like watching it happen, and I'm like, that happened, and nobody honked, and there was no screaming, and nobody got out of their cars and started banging on that guy's for like the door, because that would totally happen
in New York. That could happen.
New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia, or like DC, Baltimore.
I mean, even with me, when I'm driving somewhere, if the light turns green and you are not moving within literally a second, I'm like on the horn, like move, let's go.
Why aren't you moving?
I got it. Let's go, go.
I've got things to do.
I don't think I've ever used the horn on the car or my van, ever.
Really?
Ever.
How often am I on the horn when I'm driving? Always. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
But I get that. Yeah, it was the finger bit. I never actually understood that anyway, because I'm not sure. I'm not sure who's coming at worse out of that exchange. Anyway, but
the finger is just to drive the point home that you fucked up. It's your fault. You made me mad. It's your fault.
It's really funny because like. I'm driving with New Jersey friends and like realizing that like it's like why? Well, you're taking the extra effort to literally make a hand gesture when like